like you can be able to write, you know what I'm saying, make music from a different perspective that ain't your life, but also still be able to keep a certain image. So
absolutely,
yeah.
And that's something that I've learned to master. Like, and what I mean by master is like a lot of people don't know that my music is a big mixture of my actual life, fantasy world, and the world that's around me. And what I love about how I do it is you never know which of it is me. You know, I got songs in third person, but it's really my life. I got songs in first person that ain't my life. You know, I got, and like you say, even like Tupac with, you know, having a song from a woman's perspective, I got songs like that. They not all out yet or whatever. I'm still, you know, in the midst of releasing, but the way that I form my art, it keeps the audience to where they can have some type of insight on life, but they got to stay tuned in to where they can start deciphering what's really mine and not what's really, you know, real or not. And I feel like, you know, that's just enough art in itself that I'm able to do that, to play with the different points of views and the different imageries and surroundings that surround us, you know. So I definitely try to twist everything together that way.
Right. Yeah, that, like I said, that's pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? So like, as far as when you speaking from your life, well, not even just your life, like as far as your music, period, how much of it is your life compared to like speaking from like, you know what I'm saying, fantasy, and then speaking from like a third person perspective of like what you see around you?
Truthfully, right now, so far, the song that I made, that I haven't involved and everything, I haven't got into my life that much yet. Me and my brother were actually talking about this the other day, and you know, he was actually saying he was excited about that because I got so much music that I made, and he's saying that he feel like I got a long way I can go now because I got a big story of ours that I haven't told yet. And so right now, I would say a pretty small little portion of it is, when I say not my life, like it's my life, but I haven't dove all the way into it, you know. So in a sense, most of it is still my life, but it's just not. It hasn't been dug into yet. I ain't really broke that ice all the way yet for them to really get to know, you know, who it is I am. So, you know, it's kind of tossed up right now, like a good mix, I would say.
But so how much? I know you started making music in 2022. How much music you got planned to drop next year?
So next year, I'm actually I'm towing the line a little bit because I'm a little bit between pacing myself and being a little thirsty, but I'm gonna at least drop 2 projects. One of which is gonna be called Malibu Music. That's coming up first. You know, it's a whole little thing behind that, but yeah, Malibu Music will be coming out first quarter of next year. I have a release date. Well, I have the release date, but I have the information announced the proper way. You know, going a little bit forward. I'm ending the year out on a certain note, so I definitely have at least 2 projects coming out next year, though.
Okay.
They're gonna be longer too. Instead of EPs, this year I'm gonna drop a little bit longer projects.
Yeah, I know. The last one you dropped, it was like 6 songs or whatever.
Yeah, EP,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How long is the next 2? You got like, you already got the track list already taken care of? Or you in the midst of making it, or like?
So for Malibu Music, the track list is done. The songs are actually already recorded and done. I just have a little bit of touching up to do and really some outside business things to take care of, more so than the art part of it. It's more so the business part that I'm working on to get it released properly. Because, you know, just going forward, I want to do it, you know, more quality. I want to do it better. I want to take a step up from what my last project was, what my last year looked like. I want to, you know, take that step up to be taken more seriously, really show who I am as an artist and even as an entrepreneur and as a brand. So, yeah, the track list is done. It's going to be at least 10 songs. I got a couple of songs that I'm just doing a little bit, I'm real, not indecisive, but sometimes I get a little overcritical. I kind of overthink. So I'm overthinking a couple songs. So it could be a little long.
Paralysis by analysis?
Yeah. But it's going to be at least 10, though. At least 10 songs.
All right. And then with both projects, you got like a theme for each project?
Yes. The first project, Malibu Music, that's actually a theme based on the life that I'm kind of living right now. 2023 was a year full of like a lot of L's for me, and you know, not nothing that I can't handle, but it was just the rug kept getting swept from under me this year. It just kept feeling like every time I turned around, it was another punch. And the last one that really hit me was I lost my vehicle that I was riding in. You know, along with a bunch of deaths, losing this, and that. And this was kind of like, you know, that straw that break the camel back. That's what that was. And so the meaning behind the Malibu music is, I know you probably familiar with Jeep music, King Lou.
Yeah.
So I was in the Jeep. I loved it. It's my second dream car. You know, I was in my second car I ever wanted in my life. You know, doing my thing. And then on my birthday and the day I dropped my EP, actually, on the way back from the studio, I spent my birthday in the studio. That's what I do in my free time. On the way back from the studio, 11:41 p.m. on the E-way, man, my engine blew out on me, like random. I'm talking about car was in good maintenance. You know, I took care of it. Everybody know me, you know, I take care of my stuff, you know, so it was kind of one of the things that was like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? It's one of the things that I ain't had nothing to do with. I don't even know, you know, I'm big on accountability. I'm like, damn, like, I ain't even had nothing to do with this. I just lost this. It was like that last look. And then what I bounced back to grab was a Malibu, Chevy Malibu. And that's actually what I'm riding in right now. And it's like, the point is, the theme is I'm showing the world that I'm man enough to take that step back and downgrade my living for a minute when I need to. It's a bounce back story. It's a story of somebody who already going through a lot, and then they keep getting piled on, but you don't let it hold you back. You don't fold under it. You know, you keep grinding, and you know you're gonna come up again. Because my big thing is I understand that this too shall pass. And that don't just go for what's bad. What's good gonna pass too. Just like I was on my high horse for a minute, you know, then I had a little low, you know, and it's like, that's kind of where I'm at now. And even though I'm in like a lower thing, I know that I'm gonna come out of this. So that's kind of, all of the music on there is even in the songs, I'm talking about going from that Jeep to being in this Chevy and how I kind of had to take a little bit of a step back to take a bigger step forward. And, you know, to me, even deeper than that a lot of people wouldn't know is what I'm dealing with in my personal life. I could have got my truck fixed. I could have got it fixed the day after it happened. But I have a bigger situation going on with my family in which needed my real attention and real grind. All my finances, my hustle, everything I had to put out had to go to that. So it was me choosing my family over myself. And so the whole common theme of it is about selflessness, resilience, you know, grind, you know, pain. And not feeling like yourself, but still pushing through that feeling to get back to feeling better than feeling like yourself. So that's the thing for that. Then the second one is actually like a Lil Wayne kind of thing. I know you know Still and Sorry for the Wade. It's going to be one of those. It's all remixes, classic songs that we all know, done loved and played out. And, you know, I just love to play with the words. It's me just, if I heard this beat for the first time, what would I have done on it? And some of them, it's kind of playing off their version just a tad bit, but making it mine. You know, like something like kind of like what Wayne do.
Yeah,
make a part. I'm just
yeah.
making a part 2. You know what I'm saying, or part 3. So yeah, but yeah, I got some substance music. I feel like coming out. You know, for the first time. Last year was more so me dropping some things to show that I'm here to stay, and now I'm ready to get into my real vault, my real bag. You know, show what I really can do.